Hello, welcome back. In this video we are going to look at delete item. Now I know that we've missed out update item categories, but we'll do that later on. Right now I just want to focus on delete item, okay? Once again, this is going to be really easy, and so the pace is going to be quite fast, right? But there's nothing difficult here at all. I'm sure you can handle this. So let's open up our create file here. And where we've got delete items, let's send it to delete conf, and then we'll pass in our update ID. The reason why we're going to delete conf is because we really want to give them a confirmation page before we go ahead and delete any items, obviously, right? So delete conf is going to be like that. Once again, we're going to add in our security like so. And we're basically just going to give them a little confirmation page. So all we need to do is find somewhere where we have that cool template stuff working. So here's something here. I'm just going to copy that and paste it in. And we'll add the headline as delete item. And the view file is going to be delete conf. Let's have a look. That seems okay, right? So let's click on, I'll refresh the screen, and then click on delete item. You can see that it's trying to open up a delete conf thing, okay? Same vibe as always. Remember, we want to keep things consistent. We want everything to look kind of uniform. So I'm going to create a new file called delete conf. And as always, I'm asking myself, have we made anything that kind of has this look and feel before? Well, probably the nearest thing that we've had is something like upload success, something like that, you know. So I'm going to copy that and paste it in here. And I'm going to say confirm delete, okay. We won't need validation errors here. We definitely won't need that. And we won't need... Actually, this alert thing could come in handy. I wonder if we could use this. No, we're not going to bother. We're not going to bother. I'm just going to say, let's just keep this quite simple. I'm just going to say, P, are you sure that you want to delete the item? Okay. So that's that. Let's just refresh. Confirm delete. Are you sure that you want to delete the item? So we'll have two buttons here. And in fact, let's make it an actual form. Let me just have a think. We'll go to this upload image thing again. That was quite good, you know. And we'll take this here. Okay, so we'll do that. Let me just refresh. Okay, that's not too bad actually. I'm going to take these two buttons here. I'm going to take this stuff out. And where it says, are you sure? I'm going to paste these in. Let's just have a look. Are you sure that you want to delete the item? Right, so we can take out this file input business here. Can take all of this out actually. Or maybe not, because there's something here that looks cool. Yep, we'll take that here. I like the height thing, you know, I like the spacing, so I'm going to keep that. I want everything to be, as I was saying, I want everything to be kind of uniform, you know. Okay, so that's that, and I'm going to change that to a red button. And I'm going to say, are you sure that you want to delete the item? Yes, delete item now. Oh no, just yes, delete item. And we'll keep that other one as saying cancel, okay? So if we hit refresh, that looks pretty good. I like that. I like the spacing. Everything's cool. So let's just fix the form location. It's going to be a normal form. And it's going to go to store items delete. With update ID, that's all cool. Everything's good. Everything's good. So all that remains is to just build the delete function. or the delete method, as they like to call it. So once again, I'm adding in security, and I'm gonna say this process delete for update ID. Now, hold on a second. Submit equals this input post submit true. It's possible that they could click cancel, okay? Let's just do some stuff here. I'm going to say name equals submit, value equals yes delete item, like that, okay? So first of all, if submit is equivalent to cancel, then we're just going to redirect to store items, create update ID, okay? Else if submit is equivalent to and we want it to be this, now we're going to process the actual delete of the item here, okay? So that's going to delete the item. And by the way, we're having this inside this statement, making sure that submit equals yes hyphen delete item. That's extra security, which is good. I like to have extra security, don't you? Now I'm going to get some flash data in here. And I'm going to say, let me just see, right here, I'm going to say that the item was successfully deleted. And then I'm just going to redirect to store items manage, because we've now removed the item, obviously, okay? So the only thing that we need to figure out is, what does the process delete thing actually do? You can see that it's a private function because it has an underscore at the start, okay? This is going to delete the item, so I'm going to attempt to delete item colors. Then I'm going to, I'll be doing this a few times, attempt to delete item sizes, attempt to delete item big pics, attempt to delete item small pics, and then I'm going to delete the item record, okay, from store items, just so you can see what's happening, okay? So attempt to delete item colors. Here's what we're going to do. I'll say this load module, store items, and then I'm going to say this store items delete. I'm so sorry, for item, okay, update ID. That's the style here, and I'm sorry, that's the wrong module. Store item colors, that's the vibe. So on store item colors, let me bring it up. I'm going to build a brand new feature, a brand new method called delete for item. So what it's going to do is a little MySQL query, delete from store item colors where item ID equals item ID. This is a custom query. So to generate that, we just do this, custom query, and there you go, okay, delete for item, simple as that. Now if I open up store item sizes, I can do exactly the same thing. That takes care of that. And then we just do the same for store item sizes, like so. And that's that. That's the color and the sizes done. Now for the big pics and all of that stuff, we look for unlink. Do you remember this stuff here? Remember when we were deleting images previously? It's exactly the same story here. So I'm going to paste that code in. That takes care of removing the pictures. And finally, we're going to delete the actual record from the table. So that's how you delete an item. It's as simple as that. So if we click delete item, We have a confirmation page. Are you sure you want to... actually, let me just prove that this works. I just want you to know that this stuff really works. So let's have a look at the big pics folder. I'm going to upload a picture, upload item image, and we'll upload, let's just see, let's upload a picture of Mickey Mouse. Okay, and that's that. Right, we've uploaded Mickey Mouse. Okay, if we look at the folder here, you'll see that we've got Mickey Mouse in the folder. So now I'm going to delete the item. It's ID of 13, so delete item. Oh geez, store item colors 13, sorry. Ah, right, okay. That takes in the item ID, not the update ID. Same with this, takes in the item ID. Sorry about that. Let's try again. Delete item. Yes, and the item was deleted. If we look at the folder, you'll see that Mickey Mouse has gone, okay? And it's also deleted from the database. Now, we need to add flash data to this manage thing. Did you see how it did not have any flash data? That was highly, highly uncool. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to just add in some PHP, like so. Actually, we can do that. Tidy up a little bit. And I'm just going to make sure that the manage thing is ready to handle Flash. And it's not, so that's cool. We'll just get it from this create thing here. And where on earth is it? We're going to go with... Let me just see. I'm looking for data flash. Ah, here we go. You know, I can never remember the code. I can never remember the code. But that's that. Okay, so I'm going to add a new item. Some item. Here's the price. Here's the status. Here's the description. We've got a little error here that I'm going to fix in a second. But let's just delete the item. Delete item. Item was successfully deleted. Right, so that works fine. Now, I noticed a mistake there. And, as a matter of fact, I noticed two mistakes. You will notice, by the way, that the sound's changed. I was just editing this video and I spotted two silly mistakes. I wonder if you've spotted them. Let me show you the mistakes. Let me quickly fix them. First mistake, we just noticed it. When you add a new item, for the first time, you have an error message that says undefined variable big pic, okay? Now, why is it doing that? Well, because on this create thing, it's looking for a big pic variable. And if there is a big pic, it's going to show you a preview, right? The trouble is, we don't have a big pic the first time we arrive on this page. Why? Well, because if you look at the create function, and look out for this bit here, this section here. It says, if isNumeric update ID and submit does not equal blah blah, then fetch data from DB. Right, question. What does update ID equal for us when we go here for the very, very first time? Well, look at the URL. We don't have an update ID because we are just creating, right? So we're not going to be fetching data from DB. We are fetching data from post. Now, if we have a look at fetch data from post, you'll see that it has all the variables that are on the form, but it does not have a big pic variable. That, my friend, is why we are getting this error message here. Now, if any of you folks are thinking, well, you know, this is easy, we'll just do that. We'll do a new line and we'll call it big pic, and you think that's the problem solved? Beware, the problem is not solved, because if you do that, then every time you submit this form, you're going to be resetting the big pic column to empty, which is very uncool, right? So that's not the solution. What we want to do instead, folks, is we want to go to this section that says fetch data from post, and right under here we're just going to say big pic is empty. Okay, now If you are a super genius web developer, you may be saying, well, hang on a second. That means that if we do an update and then we submit a form and then the form's got an error that it's not going to display the pick preview. Listen, yes, it may not display the pick preview, but who cares? It's going to work. It won't have any errors. Let me show you the vibe, okay? So I'm just going to say, I hope that I'm not making this too complicated. I'm just going to say add new item. And look, oh hallelujah, there is no error message, okay? And if we go to edit an item, once again, the item preview displays, and that's fantastic. Now, what I was saying earlier on was, if we do a mistake, right? So I've made a non-numeric price, and we press submit, okay? Then it is true. You can see that we've lost our item image preview, okay? That's the one that all of you clever clogs spotted. But listen, who cares? Everything's cool, you know, everything's still fine. We can still edit the thing. We've still got the preview here, you know, everything works. It's cool. So that's your solution. The second problem that I noticed is nothing to do with that, and I wonder if you spotted this. I'll be really impressed if you did. If we open up store item sizes, and we go to this delete for item thing, I just noticed as I was editing that the query says delete from store item colors. I am so sorry. What a stupid mistake. Obviously, I meant delete from store item sizes, okay? So that's us. All errors are fixed. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, see you soon. Bye.